Hi everyone, welcome to Across the Miles, where Joseph and I come together from across the world in the place where we spill the tea, where we are both our best friends and sharing unfiltered through on life, relationship, and everything in between. So go and grab your drinks and let's spill the tea together. So the topic today, we're gonna talking about red flags and
Dun, dun,
dun, dun,
dun.
dun. Worst and weirdest hooking up experiences.
Yes, it's gonna be a fun episode.
I don't know why I'm
you're
doing
it.
this.
You know you want to do it. You have
Like,
so many stories. I'm sure both of us both have stories that we can talk about from, red flags to
yeah.
dating experiences and hookup experiences.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most guys have these experiences. So let's share some ups
Should we
and
start with red
downs.
flags?
Yes. So, what's your red flags for guys
My red flags
when
for
it comes to
guys.
guys?
So, I mean, I guess it really depends. If it is in the dating space, I think my red flag would be if you're late and you don't tell me ahead of time.
Okay,
Being
yeah.
punctual matters to me because I'm punctual myself, right? I don't expect anybody
Mhm.
to, but still at least have the courtesy
Yeah.
to, give me a call or text me, let me
To
know,
let the person know, yeah.
hey, I'm gonna be a little late,
Yeah.
whatever. I totally understand. Things happen, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, Another red flag would be like if okay, I'm very traditional in my own way of dating. And if I
Mhm.
meet somebody, we hit it off well, and let's say that I take you out on a date, I'm gonna pay for you because I invited you and
Mhm.
I like you
Because
and
yeah, okay.
I want the date to go well.
Mhm.
And not just because I'm paying for it, but I want to
Mhm.
be able to just show you that, hey, this is,
You see the
yeah,
potential.
like I want to see if there's a
Yeah.
potential into it, right? Um,
Yeah.
but if you, kind of expect that from me, I'm like, let's
Mhm.
say you invited me out and then you expect me to give half of that, I'd be like, what? I would just pay for my own meal
Okay.
in this case and, be like, deuces, see you later, bye.
Yeah.
Like I
Nice to see ya.
wouldn't want to be yet, I mean, I don't find
Yeah.
that very, I don't know. I don't think that's cool. Um, Other people, they
Mm.
might think that's okay. They might be like, oh, on our first date, we might do half and half. But when did you ever hear our first date you do half and half? That's so weird. Like, do you do that? Have you ever done that to anyone before?
Um, I see. For me,
Hmm.
I always offer to pay, but then again, at the same time, depends on the
Okay.
vibe. If I don't know, it must be a Capricorn things I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I got some sort of feeling. If the connection's not quite
Yeah.
strong,
That makes sense, actually.
I would be like, I would be like, this is the only time I'm gonna see him.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
I think so.
But obviously, I'm not gonna
Mm,
say, oh, let me get
sure.
this, or I'm not gonna say, let's go half. I'm just let's say the bills
Hmm.
come, um, and hopefully that person would have um would be smart enough to say, you know, you want to go
Sure.
half. I mean, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, if you don't want to go have, I'll pay for it. It's not a problem. But
Really?
you
So
know,
you
I'm not
find
gonna
that
see you
okay?
again.
Like
I wouldn't
if the
say I'm.
guy was gonna if the guy asked you out on a date, right? And then
Mhm.
he chose a
Yeah.
restaurant, but then
Yep.
you end up paying for half of your meal because he was like, "Oh, do you want to do
See, I'm
half?"
quite happy. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. I'm quite happy doing that because
huh,
I don't know. I get this feeling like I don't feel like I own someone something.
okay, I can respect that.
And that just yeah, and then just me. Because at
Hmm.
least I pay my part, you pay your
Yeah,
part, and then you can't say shit about me.
yeah.
So you
I
see what I
mean, what
mean?
shit is there
So
to say because he doesn't really know you yet?
well, I don't know. Anything can they can say anything. You know what I mean? These people.
The other red flag that I can think of is just be presentable. You know, like I
Mhm.
some people don't
Oh,
some
definitely. You
people
need
don't
to be
dress well
presentable.
and some people don't know fashion. I don't expect anybody to know fashion or to, to dress like freaking Meryl
Make
Streep.
an effort.
Like at least be presentable though.
Yeah,
Be
exactly. Make an
make an
effort.
effort.
Don't turn up with a hoodie.
Exactly. Yeah. Like make an effort and,
Like no.
be intentional because it'll show when you meet
Exactly.
that person.
Maybe try to impress your date a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Because if you don't, that just shows that you're not really interested, you know.
Exactly.
Have you
So,
ever had have you ever had something
oh,
like that before? I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, and I'm just like,
I can totally
you,
see you
you
be
just get
like,
my message.
what are you doing? Like, is this a
Are you
date
go to
or are
gym or
we hanging
something? What
out?
you wearing like that? We go to the lounge.
Right? Right? Okay.
Yeah.
What are your red
No.
flags?
Whew, I got so many red
You
flags.
do. Really?
Yep, I do. I got the whole list. But I'm just gonna pick a
Okay.
few. Smoke. I don't really like guys who smoke.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, smoke
Okay.
weed is put me off straight away. A cigarette is also put me off. Vape. I can
Yeah.
tolerate that, but I don't want it.
Okay.
So that eh. Um, so yeah, that's my red flags.
That's reasonable.
I mean, is anyone out there, is anyone out there happy with the smoking? I mean, that's you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, obviously, I know what I wanted,
Yeah.
so I don't want to suffer with like bloody smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You
I
know
just
what
no, I
though? I
just
have
can't.
to agree with you on that one because I can't tolerate like secondhand smoking. Um,
No,
and for
no.
people, listen, for viewers out there and that are listening as well, like if this is something you tolerate, more power to you. I just don't like
Mm-hmm.
it, because one, I don't want to inhale
Yeah,
that. And also, I don't want to be
yeah,
talking to you while you're smoking away. And this is only towards
yeah.
like if I'm interested in you, right? But if you're like a friend of mine,
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, for me, I don't know. I just don't I guess I'm biased because I don't really care because that's who you are,
Don't like it.
you know.
I remember my one of my ex likes um vaping, and I'm just like I can't. We stay in the car. He was vaping. I was like
Hmm.
struggling to breathe, almost like panicking. I'm like, can you stop that? Like I
So when
can't.
you go out
I
with
hate it.
somebody, what do you
So
do
yeah.
when they start puffing a smoke or vaping
Uh, I just tell them to go smoke over there, vape
for
over there.
like 5 minutes
Don't
and
come.
then come back?
Yeah, don't come near me. Like vape is I can cope, but the cigarette,
Hmm.
thankfully, thankfully, I haven't dated anyone smoke
Okay,
cigarette because I'm handpicked myself.
right?
So I can't. Can you imagine wake up one day like
Smelling like
this
cigarettes.
the
Yeah,
cigarette breath like no, I
I
can't.
know.
You guys can judge me out there. I know
Yeah,
I couldn't care
I
less,
know.
but
I can't deal with like
that's the
cigarette
truth.
breath or whatever. Even if the guy is
Yeah.
very cute, regardless, that's going to X you out
Mm-hmm.
because you're smoking.
Yeah,
I can't. That's
because
not
it's
good for
like
you either.
yeah, no,
You know.
yeah.
What's your other red flag?
So another red flag is codependency.
Oh, ooh, you know what? That's a topic on its own, girl. Codependency.
I
I'm guilty of
yeah,
that, actually.
I like I like
Us
someone to
Capricorns,
be
we like to
independent.
hold on.
I know. I know, not me, not me. Where's my scissors? Give it to
I
me.
know. That's like bad on my part. But then again, if you agree
Yeah,
with me, we wear our heart on our sleeves. It's very transparent. So
exactly. Exactly. But the thing is you are like January Capricorn and then I'm December Capricorn. So we kind of similar but different in some certain ways.
we're not too far off, sweetie.
Yeah, I know. Like yes, I suppose. Um
We're 2 weeks
so yeah,
apart.
I just cannot like you need to be more independent.
Sure.
Um I mean you can rely on me and I also want to rely on
Mhm.
you sometimes from time to time. So that's a
Yep.
partnership, right? But you cannot be dependent on that person the whole times. I just
When do
not
you when do you
sorry.
think relying on someone should begin? When you're dating, like when do you think that would be a good idea to rely on each other?
depends depends what sort of
Well,
relies you're
what
talking about.
relies would you say in your case?
Ew, ooh, girl. In my
Can I
case,
throw some salt on you?
damn, you tried to burn me. Um, so in my
Yeah.
codependencies is pretty much everything really.
Okay.
Thinking, um, making decisions. Let's just say if you and I we are
Yeah.
dating, if we're talking about want to go to a
Okay.
dinner, and then if while I'm busy doing something or working, and you sit there on your phone and you say, "Babe, let's go for
Mm.
dinner," and I said, "Okay, let's go. Where you want to go?" Then you throw at me said, "Where do you want to
Oh my
go?"
gosh. I don't even like that. I I I
And I'm
I don't
like,
like that.
exactly, and I'm like, just pick whatever. When I give you the options, just pick
Yeah.
whatever, and then I'm just go
Yeah.
along. Not you don't throw the questions that I give
Yeah.
you at me. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just make a
So,
decision.
okay, how different is that with friends? Like when you guys are hanging out and you're like, "Hey, where do you want to go?" I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Okay. Thankfully, most of my friends are very independent.
Yep.
Very good at making the
Mhm.
decisions. But having said that, some of my girlfriends, if they're watching this, they're gonna fucking kill me. They are like that. They are very, very indecisive person, and I'm just like, I
Yeah.
cannot.
I mean, it's
So
hard. It's
yeah,
hard with decisions, There's so many options. That's the problem with this world. There's too many options.
no, for me, the way I'm seeing, to me, the way I'm seeing, right? If I give you the options, say just pick whatever, which is I give you the decisions to make. You don't throw that at me back. Said what you want. You see what I mean?
Okay,
But
but I
if
will
you ask
argue with
me,
you on this one because if you tell
okay,
me what do you want to eat, you're
mm-hmm,
technically not giving me an option
yep,
or decision. You're just asking me what I want to eat. But then if I don't know what I want to eat because I don't know what you want to eat, then it all ultimately goes back
okay.
to both of us to where are we going to eat? What are we feeling? I think
Then
maybe
it
the approach
then
on
it
that one is, hey babe,
mm-hmm,
are you hungry? Yes. Okay, what do you feel like eating? And then kind of go from there,
okay. If you okay, I'm probably gonna say Korean because I
right?
like. So my friend, when I was on the way to work today, literally, this is real life
Okay.
happening. She called me. She was like, "Oh, we need to get together for Christmas drinking, outing, whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. Where you want to go? What you want to do?" She's like, "Oh, I don't know. How about bottomless brunch?"
Oh, I'm down.
And she was like, "Oh, yeah." She was like, "Oh, that sounds good." I said,
Mm,
"How about you go and do your
mhm,
research and tell me what sort of drink you want to
mhm.
drink?" Then she come to me. She's like, "Oh, I kind of fancy to have some cocktail instead of like proseccos or
Yep.
whatever." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough." And then she start giving me like 10 millions of bottomless
Yeah.
brunch, and I'm like, I was like, "Hold on, stop you there. Give me one. Just give me one, so I can look into it." So she's like very indecisive
Yeah.
person ever. So anyway, that's sorted out. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
all
that's a
good.
pretty valid example actually. I mean, that happens almost like every day, I think. I don't know. I think
Hmm.
because just there's just way too many options
Oh
that
my god,
one
yeah,
person is like, I want this, but I also want this, but they don't have that I want on this. So it's
yeah,
like, well, I mean, you have to pick and choose.
yeah.
Like you can't
You
really,
can't have too
yeah,
many.
unless,
Exactly. Otherwise, I'm gonna take you to buffet.
right?
My niece and my
Hmm.
nephew, they love Olive Garden. They said, "Oh, it's really nice Italian food." So I was like, "Ooh, okay." So they took me there,
Okay.
and I was like, "This is not bloody Italian food. This is like American
Yeah.
modernized
Yeah.
Italian." Probably like 10% out of
Yeah.
100.
So he's definitely going to be judging if you went to freaking Olive Garden. Because Olive Garden, in my opinion, is like
I
top
remember.
1% of shitty because it is the
Mm,
worst place for like
yeah,
food. Like it's not even
yeah,
Italian. Everything is all like pre-made. And
yeah,
I saw a
yeah.
documentary that it's not the greatest place. Like the place is kind of low-key dirty, you know?
No, it's not.
And I mean, yeah, people go
Yeah,
there because of the free breadsticks.
it's like,
I mean, okay, cool. You're gonna live off of
mhm,
salad and breadsticks. You know what? Whatever works.
yeah.
But my taste on that one
The only thing that
is,
I like
huh?
about the only one thing that I like about in
Yeah.
Olive Garden is Caesar salad because they give me the whole
Yeah.
like massive
Yeah.
tray. I'm
No,
like,
I mean, and they still have like the salad and breadsticks, the unlimited, so you can get as much Caesar salad if you want.
yeah,
Now they have this thing to
yeah.
where
But how
you
much
could
you?
order pasta and it's unlimited pasta.
Oh my gosh, how much can you eat
I don't know.
pasta? I mean, like I have like a small little
I'm
portion
not
and
a
I'm
fan of
just done.
pasta, so I I get too full after
I mean,
like one
yeah,
plate. I'm done already. I can't. My mom used to love Olive Garden
yeah,
and
exactly.
she doesn't eat it anymore because she found out how
Oh,
bad it was. So yeah, now
yeah. We go there because of the kids,
the kids,
but
yeah.
it's not my choice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I take them to Olive Garden next time. Take your worst date to the Olive Garden.
No, but the funny thing is when me and the kids went to
Yeah.
Rome, they was like they tasted the real Italian food. They were like, "Oh, this is so
Really? When did they go to
nice."
Rome?
About 2 years ago,
Nice.
they're loving it. Yeah.
I want to taste the pizza,
So yeah,
Italian pizza,
just the
just the
pizza.
pizza. Mwah. Mamma mia.
You're gonna get some pizza.
I want to meet some Mario. Just kidding. But yeah,
Oh my god.
what's another red flag?
Another red flag is the person don't have their shit together.
Mm, that's usually a big one.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I cannot, I cannot be with someone who hasn't got their shit together. I'm sorry, but it's
So
not for me.
what's your limitation on that though? Like, is there like a factor of how they have to get like the amount of shit that they have together, basically, before you feel like
Just 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 basic stuff. Just basic
okay,
stuff.
like what do you mean?
At least got oh my god, I don't want to say.
Say it,
I don't want to
say
be
it,
judged.
say it. It's a podcast. We're being
At least
relatable here.
like oh my gosh, I got um just like have don't be offended out there. I'm just not talking
Yes.
about anyone particular.
No
I'm talking
offense to
about in
anyone.
general. Okay.
Our experiences, our
Um
stories, our thoughts and opinions on it.
yeah. Just have your job, for
Okay.
example. Have a regular income. I'm not saying like I wanna want your money. I'm not saying that I have my own money. Thank you. But I just want you as a person who got your shit together. Also, I got my shit
Hmm.
together. So we met in
Yeah.
between, in the middle. Sorry, we met in the middle. I'm not lean towards you too much. You don't lean towards me too
Yeah.
much, unless we need to. That's all.
I find that very challenging these days for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it also plays a big factor in meeting somebody because if you yourself
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like you're at a certain status, you feel like you're not worthy enough
Mm-hmm.
to go on a date or it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
And honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
have to say though, for those of you out there, and this is also me telling myself this, like if you have a job, you're making income, but you're also trying to achieve goals that you have, that's okay. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nobody should deter you from reaching your goals or doing what you need to do because
Mm-hmm.
it's your life, right?
Your journey and other people's journey are different. So don't compare yourself with another
So,
people.
like, let's say Sam, if you met somebody, right? Cute guy, um,
Mm-hmm.
he's very
Yep.
intelligent, let's say, and then,
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
said, "Hey, can I take you out for coffee?" Right? He's very presentable,
Mm-hmm.
but just very kind.
Yeah.
And he goes for coffee. But then, like, as when you guys get to know each other, you find out that he's doing all these little mini jobs because he can't find a stable job that would, hire him or that
Mm-hmm.
would keep him. He's have
Mm-hmm.
to do this
Mm-hmm.
to, maintain an income. And also he's,
Yep.
trying to help family out, whatever. Like, how do you feel about somebody like
Mm-hmm.
that?
It's fine by me because the way I'm seeing is you are a very hard
Mm,
worker. You try your best to be stable, which is fine
yeah,
by me. As long as you don't sit your ass at home and expecting miracle to
right.
happen, then that's not for
Yeah.
me. But as long as I see you constantly doing things,
Mhm.
thriving, that's like a yes for me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys feel
So
that way too, like I know that there's a lot of people out there that kind of, feel this way about themselves. I totally get it. I have been in that place myself. And I still am kind of in that place. I'm not gonna lie, like I have nothing to hide when it comes to that because I am a hard worker. This bitch works hard.
You're
Um,
very hard
but
worker.
you know what?
Let me tell
That
you.
gets me the most excited, because I feel like there's always an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to grow. So I find that
Mm-hmm.
something to be thankful for and to keep doing what I'm doing. But I know that in, I guess the dating world or whatever, sometimes that can be seen as
It's
like,
hard.
no, and it's all based on how you were raised, right? I was raised
Mm-hmm.
practically on my own. A little story here. I basically, started working when I was like what, 18, and then kind of lived my life,
Mm-hmm.
on my own and had to build everything on my own.
Yeah.
Nothing was taught to me. I had to learn everything on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things, that come to play, um, sometimes I forget like those are the reasons why I am where I am today and still working as hard as
Mm-hmm.
I am. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I was planted differently growing up, I think today would be a very different story for me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you kind of fall into that too differently. Like you're, you
Yeah,
know,
for sure. Yeah. I always start working when I
yeah,
was young. I remember I make money and I want my mobile phone, and then save up for it.
yeah,
Nobody provided for me, so my mom raised me this way because if she doesn't raise me this way, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be who I am today because um, if she spoiled me, I wouldn't be able to help myself.
mm, facts.
If she's if she spoiled me, I wouldn't be able to learn how to cook.
Mm,
For people out there, I'm not a person who believes spoil the kids. The kids do something, you give them a reward. Otherwise, they won't know the value of
yeah,
things. If you keep giving and giving and giving and giving, what happened one day? All of a sudden, you cannot provide. What your kids gonna do? What's gonna happen to them? So you need to start them
yeah,
young.
yeah. I totally
So
agree. I think every person should, even the younger generation now before us, I think they should, be able to
mm-hmm.
work for something that they want, to find the reward
Absolutely,
behind it, because
yeah,
it's a really
yeah,
good feeling if you work for something so hard and you earned it. It's like that feeling is great
yep,
because you worked so hard to get it, right?
mm-hmm.
It I
Yeah,
don't I think it would be really boring if like you just got it because whatever, and
yeah,
then you didn't really
yeah,
work for it, but you just
yeah,
got it. It's like,
exactly,
it
yeah.
doesn't, there's no fulfillment there.
If I ever have kids in the
Hmm.
future, if this is a
Yeah,
capital if, I would raise my kids like my mom does, because I'm not gonna give it to them. And if you want, if for their first mobile phone, if they want mobile phone, they need to save up for it. I want to see the
yeah,
dedication, how much they want it. Then if they save up a certain amount, not necessarily it's gonna be a lot, probably 10% or
yeah,
1%. If I see that, okay, these kids they really want it. They've been saving their pocket money for it. I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna give them some little money towards their
yeah,
phone. That's just an example, and that's how I
yeah.
am.
That's good.
So
I don't want kids,
probably,
so
probably the
it
par,
won't apply to me.
yeah, probably the parents out there, probably parents out there probably disagree with me, but that's
Yeah,
okay. But that's how I am. If I ever have kids, I'm gonna raise this. This is how I'm gonna
yeah,
raise my
yeah.
kids.
I mean, every parent's
So,
different, so however you want to raise your child, all good. Raise them with intention of them learning from their mistakes and also learning how to, financially be stable so that once
Yeah,
they start early, they're set as they grow up. And I wish I knew that and I
exactly.
didn't, and I'm still learning, but that's okay. That's
Mm-hmm.
why, we keep learning and change habits. It's part of growth and it's part
Mm-hmm.
of life. Let's move on to the next topic. And it's about our dating and hookup experiences. Well, I've had so many experiences. I think being gay and coming out in my mid 20s, um, it was very all over the place. It was very confusing. It was very
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes I don't know if I'm talking to the right person correctly, like if I'm, dating correctly. I don't know. Like I was just trying to figure it all out, right? Because I don't know what to do. But some of my experiences would have to be like meeting somebody like on an app. Let's just use an app. I was trying to think, and
Yeah,
obviously in my mind kind of just like,
yeah, yeah. Don't even mention the name.
like for example Grinder, going on Grinder and like talking to these guys, getting all excited because they're like, hey, how are you, sexy? Or hey, you look beautiful. Or hey, you want to see this? And I'm like, oh, okay. Surprise, but whatever. Anyways, just going on casual dates, meeting them up for a drink. I think most of my dates have always started off with a drink. There are dates where like I would meet up with a person and then like we would have dinner and then all of a sudden like I end up paying for the bill. Random dates like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. Because
My
in my
God.
head I'm
Yeah.
thinking, oh, I like this guy. You know what? Sure, why not? Whatever. And also, I'm a very like shy person. I know my co-host here says he's shy, but he's really not. Um, I am a
I
very shy person.
am.
When somebody meets me, I even show it too. Like
You hardly
huh?
talk.
Yeah, like I just like,
You hardly talk.
like I get really shy, I get really nervous. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Sometimes I fumble in my words. Uh, and sometimes I feel like, I'm fresh off the boat, right? Speaking a different
Yeah.
language that I don't even understand. Mixing up my sentences,
Oh my God.
and some of those things are, I think they're normal when it comes to dating. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
most of my dates there hasn't been a date that's been like terrible. I think one of the dates that
Mm-hmm.
were kind of bad that I can think of is when I met this guy. And this is when I was living in San Francisco. I met this guy at a restaurant. We went for dinner, and then he just started talking about himself the whole time. And that was really
Oh my
boring
God.
because it was very much about like sports and like other things, which I'm
Me,
not
me, me.
interested in at all. Like I
Yeah.
don't even know what I'm interested in, right? I'm still trying to like figure this whole thing out of like dating. Like I don't even know what I want at that point, but
Yeah.
I'm putting myself out there so I could find out what that is. And I think that's very important. You have to put yourself out there so you can test the waters and see what you like, you know?
Uh-huh.
Also, don't be fucking rude, okay? When you're going on dates. Like, don't be an asshole, okay? And this
How?
is this is
How?
like for anyone who's about to date, starting to date, or currently on a date. Like, be kind. If you're, trying to make a conversation, like, don't just interject and start talking about yourself. Like, you're just trying to get to
Mm-hmm.
know the person.
Yeah, asking other people questions
Exactly.
too.
It's like,
Exactly.
dude, like, let you guys are supposed to be exchanging ideas. That's how you guys converse. Are getting to know each other. But it's not a one person journey. Just because you're
Exactly.
on a
Yeah.
date doesn't mean like you can talk about yourself freely because they'll be okay with that. It's like, no, you know, you're on a date
Yeah.
because you either like the person in the beginning or you're on a
Yeah.
date because what you just want that what validation that you're this awesome guy or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm hot,
Yeah. Oh my
so
God.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
out with you because you're with
Yeah.
this hot guy, and I'm like, fuck you. Like, I'll just leave
Yeah.
you.
No.
Just because you're hot
Bye.
doesn't mean shit
Yeah.
at all. Looks can only go so
No.
far. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. I was about to say because it doesn't matter how good looking you are. If your personality is shit,
Yeah.
you are zero to
I was
me.
just telling you about this.
But if you are average, yeah. But if you are average looking, but your personality is like top
Mhm.
tier, you are stunning. You are gorgeous. You are dope dead gorgeous to me. I'm all about the personality.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you make me laugh, if you make
Yeah.
me smile, you probably win me halfway there.
So, okay, here's one dating experience I actually told you recently that happened when I met this guy on an app. We're not going to say what dating app that is.
uh,
Um,
yeah.
and we went out to get dinner, and he made me laugh. It was very fun. The
Mm-hmm.
conversation was great.
Mm-hmm.
When the waiter came by to take our order, he was cracking jokes, and the waiter was laughing, and we were laughing. We were enjoying each other's company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he fucked it up
Mm-hmm.
by like trying to move so quick
So quick.
with like, getting into my pants and whatever. It just turned me off. I was like, I'm sorry.
It would put me off
Yeah,
straight
I'm
away.
sorry.
I'll be like, okay, you put on the show just to get what you
Exactly.
wanted. No.
Exactly. And that's not how I am.
Red
Yeah,
flag.
that's definitely a
Yeah,
red
no.
flag right there for sure. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and over time, as the amount of dates that you go to, you start to figure out like what you like and what you don't like, and there's a lot of things that
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about
yeah, it's all
experiences.
about experiences. And of course, going back to our red flags, like the codependency falls into that, a stable, somewhat stable life, whatever, uh,
Mm-hmm.
financially,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you're able
Mm-hmm.
to pay for certain things, I mean that
Yep.
should not be a conversation when you're on a date. Like you shouldn't be, I don't
Yeah.
think you should be thinking about that.
That's your private
Right. It's your
matter.
private matter
Yeah.
and it's
But
something you shouldn't be talking about.
but at some point, if you are still dating that person or be
Sure.
with that person, at some point that subject will eventually come out. But you just need to be honest with
Yeah.
with your partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just can't lie. Do not lie.
Yeah.
Particular lies to Capricorn. They will find it out. They will not even gonna tell you what they know. They're gonna ask you
Well,
what you wanna tell them to see if you
well,
can
so
lie again.
okay. Well, I actually fall into that category of not lying, but not being honest,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
this occurred in my second relationship when, that part happened and it was my fault, and I take full responsibility for it,
Mm.
because I didn't know how to talk about it. And it was really hard for me to be vulnerable
Mm.
about that. So, but,
Yeah.
when you
Mm.
are and when you are honest with yourself, then it just makes everything so much more easier. Now with
Mm-hmm.
hookups, oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
with hookups. My hookups have been very uneventful because they either turn out amazing in the beginning, but then they always turn out shitty at the end.
Mm-hmm.
One hookup that I've experienced
Eh.
was being catfished. Have you ever been catfished? So for those of
Of
you,
course. Oh my
and
gosh.
even if there are any new gays watching this episode, if you
The twins, listen up, twins.
the twinks, the twunks, or whatever you want to categorize yourself. If you've been catfished, essentially what catfished is basically meeting somebody who you think they are, but they're really not, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the dating apps now have so much of these people that it's like you think you're talking to a person that really admires you, that really, has has this great conversation that you guys are starting, whatever, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden you meet the person and it doesn't look exactly like the person you think.
Or they put a lot of filter on and they don't look like them when you
Yeah,
turn
or
up.
they put a lot of filter on or whatever, like they don't look exactly who they are.
Yeah.
That is catfishing. And
Yep.
that
Yep.
happens a lot in the gay community. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the reasons why I feel that happens, and Sam, jump in if you know want to put in some points into this, but like personality, I feel is one of them. Second is also like their appearance.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they won't be accepted
Mm-hmm.
by who they are, so they have to like hide
Yeah.
and like be this other person, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a second
Yeah.
personality, so to speak. And
Mm-hmm.
then three, the gay community is pretty harsh, like I have to say. uh Being honest, the gay
Oh
community is
yeah.
pretty harsh.
It's a lot of
There's a lot of
stereotypes.
stereotypes.
A
Yeah, and
lot. Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of like competition.
A lot of a lot of boxes to
Yes,
tick.
yes,
Um,
there's a lot.
if you don't if you don't tick a lot of their
Hmm.
boxes, obviously they're not gonna
Right.
date you, and that's
It
sad,
is.
really,
It
and that's
is.
sad.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I've been in dates where like, you know, the person that is dating me is a good-looking guy, but he's probably like judging me and ticking off the boxes like, "Oh, does he look good? Or does he, have money? Or is he wealthy? Or
Yeah.
can he do this? Can he do that?" And then
Mm-hmm.
they go by like a certain amount. So let's say if they have five boxes and you only tick two out of the five, you won't probably see them on
Mm-hmm.
the second date.
Eh,
Yeah,
yeah,
actually. So
exactly. Yeah, I know this.
yeah. So catfishing is one of them. Another hookup story is like when like, you hook up with a dude and then, you're about to,
Mm-hmm.
get it on, and then
You're about to dance.
all of a sudden something happens. Okay, so it happens. Things happen, when you're,
Uh,
right? Things happen. It's
yeah.
okay, especially if you're in the beginning stages of like either, down under or above. Like I'm just gonna say it. If you're a top or bottom, like go figure that out. You'll figure that out quite instantly, And I feel like most people that are in that position, they start off as like, oh, I think I'm a bottom, blah blah blah, right? Especially even buff guys. Like, guys, if you are like freaking, muscular and you got a package down there, like use that to your advantage. Like, don't just wimp out and be like, "Oh, I'm a bottom."
they just
Like, really?
No, they just
I'm
wanna
like
be a yeah. They
I'm
just
like,
wanna be a
I
pillow
mean,
princess.
can I have what you have and I'll use it to my advantage? Like like I would gladly have so much fun, you know,
Oh my god.
charging off somebody. Like that's great. Like, whatever. But and I'm just joking by the way. Like you could do whatever you want. It's your body, right? What did you say? Pillowcase? That's hilarious.
No, they are just a
Oh,
pillow
pillow princess.
princess.
Yeah. 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 I'm a major pillow princess.
You are the
I'm the
dancer.
receiving side.
You're
Yeah, I'm
everywhere.
on the receiving side.
You are everywhere. Up, down,
Okay,
ceiling.
anyways. But yes, so sometimes like things happen, accidents happen, and that's totally okay. It's normal for things to happen when you're having sexual, you know, intercourse or when you're doing stuff. It's fine. Um, it can be embarrassing, yeah, but life goes on. Like who cares? It happens. It's your experience. Yeah, it's crazy. You probably might think it's embarrassing at that moment, but when you look back at it, it's funny as hell.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. A lot of stories like it wasn't funny
Mhm,
at the time, but now when
mhm.
you look back, it's
Right,
kind of funny.
right. I
Yeah, I
mean,
get it.
also you have to understand your body is very different. It works differently than any other body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it can take it, sometimes it can't. You just have to pay attention. But you know what? There'll be some people out there. There'll be some princesses, there'll be some twinks, there'll be some guys out there that would totally make their body go to the max. And because they just want everything. They just want feel it. They just want it all inside. And I'm like, boy, I tried that once and whew, I'm tired. Like, like it hurts my stomach just thinking about that.
Oh
So,
my
but yeah, I mean,
god. Oh
for
my
my hookup
god.
experience, it's good and bad, but mostly, I would say mostly
Mm,
fair. You know, I've had experiences with catfishing, with guys catfishing me. I've had experiences like, you know, sexually to where like things happen, you know, accident would happen and I'd be really embarrassed. And oh, one thing is that in dating apps, you will have a guy
mm.
that would size you up and be like, "Oh my God, you're so hot. Oh my God, you're so fine." And then you guys end up sending like nude pics, and you're like, "Ooh, that is so nice," or that dang, that behind is like fat. Like I would hit that or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know, you guys like, "Hey, do you want to meet up?" Sure, okay, let's go meet up. Here's my place, blah blah blah. And then when you get there, does not respond to you, that happens. And don't feel bad.
Oh my
Don't feel
god.
bad.
Welcome to the
Exactly.
gay world.
In this gay community, in this world, the gay world, you'll be basically just ignored, you know? Um, and expect
Yeah.
that. Actually, don't expect anything. Don't expect shit from anybody.
I don't think at this point, just don't, I would say, do not expect anything
Yeah.
whatsoever. If you're gonna hook up, just go and
Yeah.
have fun and be safe and come home safe,
Yeah.
and that's it. If you want to carry on, keep that person as a regular thing, then down
Yeah.
to you. But yeah, you just be
What
safe.
about you,
That's it.
Sam? Your turn.
So my catfish experience, only
Mm.
once in the
Yeah.
lifetime. Um, I know people are gonna judge me, but I'm gonna share this
Who
anyway because it's
cares?
actually
They're
true
not gonna judge
story.
you. If they do, you
Who
know what?
cares?
Get
So
out of here. Yeah,
whatever,
just
whatever.
listen to another
Anyway,
podcast
let
or
me
listen
tell
to
you.
ours.
Let me tell you. Yeah, exactly. Go and read
Yeah,
bedtime story. This is like a more
go eat some
adult.
freaking chocolate. I don't care.
Yeah, I talking to
Okay.
this person on the yellow app, and
For those of
you
you who
know,
know what the
you
yellow app
know.
is, it also has a mask,
Uh, I'm not gonna say because they're not sponsoring
right?
me.
And also, they're not as great, guys. So I
um,
don't know why you're still in there. Whatever.
I mean, I haven't been there for years, but anyway, I just wanna have like a part time fun. He was like, oh, my housemate like you as
Oh,
well.
okay.
I was like, okay, this is like sounds like Britney Spears. One, two, three. So I was like, okay, if it's gonna happen, this is gonna be my first time because I don't do any crazy shit. I'm very basic bitch.
Oh, wait. I know
And I was
this.
like, I anyway. Long story short, I was meant to. I told you, I fancy his friend
Oh,
instead of
okay.
him. But then he said his friend also interested in me. So he said, come to my house. So anyway, I turn up to his place, knock on the door, he's open the
Hmm.
door. The person who talking to me don't look quite like the picture.
Oh,
So I was like one step back
okay.
already. And then I said, where is your
Yeah.
housemate? I showed
Yeah.
the picture. He was like, oh, he's gone outside. He's coming back in a minute. He's coming back in a minute. So I was like, okay, I'm here for him. Mainly, you are just like the side dish. So,
You're just a side.
so yeah. So you can watch over there while I'm doing some interview. So anyway,
That's funny.
as soon as he said, his housemate gone outside, and I said, okay, I'm gonna wait out
Okay.
downstairs. No, stay here. And while I turn around, he grabbed me and turned me around towards him, and he got on his knees, and I was like, no, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
let me go, otherwise I'm gonna get the police involved because I'm not here for you, really.
Wow.
He looked at me, and then he just let me go, and that was that. And I just went home. I was just like, oh my gosh. So ever
Yeah.
since I learned from the mistake. It doesn't matter how hungry you
Right.
are, but the safety first.
Safety first,
I'm
guys.
sorry, but
Don't follow your stomach. Follow your head. And not
exactly,
that head. Your head.
exactly. Follow
Over
here.
here. Not down
Exactly.
there. Over here.
So safety first.
Safety first.
You just never know what's gonna happen in their house when
Yeah.
you are inside
Yeah.
their house.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
yeah. So I can't remember when, but this is a long time ago. I met up with this person. While we was talking, chatting, the conversation was flowing, everything's good. Then we met up for lunch. It's like you talking to a
Okay.
wall. It's like a one word answer back
Oh, I
and
hate
forth.
that. I
Basically,
think
I'm
that's
pretty
so
much
annoying.
I'm pretty much the person who make the conversation, try to keep the conversation going. I feel like I'm dragging and dragging. I called for the check for the bills. So when the bills came, I paid.
Okay.
And I said, okay, nice to meet you, and goodbye. And I just left. That was that.
That's so you
And
should.
I'm like, I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to make a conversation with you here. You'll be like, yes, no,
Yeah.
okay. And I'm just like, why are
Yeah.
you here? Why are you
Yeah.
here for? Like, make an effort. Like, if you're not happy to be here, that's the exit over
Exactly.
there.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my bad
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. If any of you
Yeah.
out there have any experiences that you want to talk about, share down with us down in the comments. Let us know what your experiences are, because I'm kind of curious on what others have experienced during their dating and hookup moments. I think it's kind of fun to dive into it a little bit, you know. So if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. If you'd like, let us know what your thoughts are on today's topic, and let us know if there are any topics you'd like for us to speak about in the future. Now, for our audio listeners, if you like today's episode, hit that like button, give us a rating, and let us know your thoughts. We greatly appreciate that. To our YouTube viewers, if you enjoyed today's episode, tap the like button and comment by giving us your thoughts. Now, don't forget to sub up and hit that notification button so you'll never miss an episode. If you'd like to follow us, our socials are linked in the show notes below. And with that, I hope all of you have a wonderful week. Till next episode, see ya!
See ya!